Hi everyone, it's Ashton, aka the Outspoken Oracle, and I'm back with another tarot reading for you. Please remember that tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please just think of me like as your bestie who is here giving you a little bit of advice. Only take with what resonates with you, leave the rest. You are responsible for all the decisions you make in your own life. I am running a giveaway through the end of the month. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed and comment on my videos. I will pick a random video and pick a random comment from that video, and that person will win a 1-hour tarot reading session with me via Zoom, valued at $120. All right, so let's get into this message that I have. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I had the song I Don't Want to Kiss You Goodnight from LFO in my head. I don't know if y'all remember LFO. They were that 3-person boy band from the 90s. They sang that song Summer Girls. They were actually pretty good, and I feel like, granted, I was a massive Backstreet Boys fan. This is a side quest story, y'all. I'm sorry. I was a massive Backstreet Boys fan, but I also really liked LFO. And you know what's really crazy about them? 2 out of the 3 members have died from cancer. Isn't that weird? They all died at a young age. It's just very bizarre to me. But anyhow, so the lyrics that I want to go over are, I used to see you in my dreams, hoping one day they'd come true. And then you gave yourself to me, but now we're standing here and I'm holding you and it's never felt so right. Don't want to leave it here, want to come inside and kiss you where you like. I don't want to kiss you goodnight if a kiss means this night is over. I don't want to have to say goodbye. No, no, no. Girl, don't leave me standing at your door when this night could lead to so much more. I want to hold you. I want to touch you. So when I kiss you, don't want to kiss you goodnight. I wish this night could be endless, baby, feeling your skin on my skin. I take my time to make you breathless. Girl, we can do it again and again. So, obviously, this is going to be a love reading, obviously. But also, before I get into this is going to be a twin flame divine counterpart, yada, yada, yada reading. Because the message that I'm getting is not as obvious as what's coming through on the paper. Of course, your person is very attracted to you. And of course, your person is feeding you. And of course, your person wants to experience the embodiment of your bodies enmeshing together. However, the message that I'm getting is more of this person is just your person, and it's not even actually just your person. It's you and your person are both in this place. It's like you guys don't want this experience of expansion between you to end, right? Again, I'm feeling very much like you guys are in a place of kind of enmeshing and being on the same page. But I feel like right now the dynamic that I'm getting is like, whoever this is for, you guys are coming towards the end of your journey of being apart, and you guys are going to be together soon. And there is kind of an appreciation of what this journey has offered, a gratitude for all the lessons, a gratitude for the expansiveness of everything that you've experienced along the journey. And so there is a little bit of this fear of, well, when we come together, is this going to be the end of this growth, of this expansiveness? And it's like, this person's like, well, you both are like, I don't want to kiss you goodnight because I don't want to end this. It's like you guys are realizing what a magical dance this journey has been for, because of all the growth and the learning and the expansiveness that you've experienced, and you don't want this to end, right? But what I am getting is that this is just the beginning of a next chapter of expansiveness that's going to happen when you guys do enmesh. And it's like, girl, we can do it again and again. It's like this growth is never going to stop happening between you guys, and so it's not something that you need to worry about. But I'm going to get into this reading. There's some other things that are on my mind about what the song is, but I feel like it's going to come up in the cards, so I'm going to let the cards kind of help me to speak through it, because it's like I have these thoughts, but I can't, the words are not coming. So I'm going to pull the cards and see what I channel when I pull the cards. All right, let's get started. Angels, guides, ancestors, please assist me with this reading. Please help to give me insight into the questions I seek answers to, protecting from any negative entities that might try to interfere with this reading and give false information. Please speak truth and honesty to me through the cards. Give me insight of the highest good for everyone involved. And as always, thank you for showing up each and every day. All right, Spirit, what is the message you have for my collective in regards to this song? What is the message you have for my collective in regards to this song? What is the message that you have for my collective in regards to this song? What is the message you have for my collective in regards to this song, please, Spirit? Yeah, okay. With this Temperance in reverse and this Lovers in reverse, again, with this energy right here, I am picking up on there being this fear that when things actually do come into balance and you guys are together as lovers, that again, this expansiveness is not going to be there. This journey is going, it feels like it's like you guys are afraid of this journey coming to an end in some ways. You're afraid that like there's not going to be all these experiences that you have experienced thus far on the journey, the growth and all that other stuff. With this Fool, yeah, it's very much showing me that you guys are towards the end of this journey. With this Devil here in reverse, I am getting an energy that like, it's like this journey has allowed for both of you guys to release the toxicity in your life, to heal from the traumas, to release the things that were no longer serving you, right? And so you're like, well, if we're going to come together and all these things are going to be healed, so then what happens next after this? Like, what is the point? What is the purpose? Like, granted, this journey is not for the faint of heart, this twin flame journey. It's not for the faint of heart. But like once you actually get to the point of you realizing, oh, like there's so much growth here, you really do you tend to appreciate it. But the energy that I'm getting is like, what do we do after all this healing is done? Like, what purpose does this actually serve? Because it's like, okay, so all this stuff is gone. So then are things going to be boring? I'm getting this energy that like you guys are both afraid that things are going to be really boring when you guys end up being together. And okay, so this is twofold. This level of release the toxicity and things are going to be boring. So boring in terms of like you guys don't feel like you have any other lessons to learn as individuals, but then also what I'm picking up on, and this is part of what I was getting before, but I was like, I don't really know the words for it, is that with the song being like having an endless night and feeling your skin on my skin, is that with part of the toxicity for some of you guys, it was this, whether it was sex addiction or just partaking in certain types of adult activities that were a little bit more interesting than other people partaking. Obviously, no judgment here. I'm very sex positive. Do what you need to do. But it's like some of y'all are worried because I feel like this is for people that have not been together with their counterpart yet, and the like physical, y'all have not physically been together. Y'all are worried that when you guys actually do come into that physical embodiment, that you guys will not be sexually compatible and that things will be boring. I'm just going to tell you, there is no need to worry about not being sexually compatible, because literally, God has made you guys to where you guys are going to enmesh perfectly, and everything is going to be fine. Everything's going to be enjoyable for both of you guys. It's not going to be something to worry about. It's going to be a good time. And another thing, like a side note, I'm going to say, I have a friend who is very happily married with her husband and her kids now. But when we met, she was in college, but she enjoyed having a lot of fun. She enjoyed partaking in non-standard activity. She enjoyed being on adult sites to find people to do non-standard activities. She enjoyed going to the adult clubs to do non-standard activities, right? And when she met her husband right now, she was also dating somebody else that had the exact same name as her husband, okay? And part of her thing with her husband right now is that they had very vanilla intercourse, okay? And she was worried that she would get tired of it. But then when she took the other person out of the picture, they went straight to the vanilla intercourse, and she was like, this is like the best thing that I've ever had. Like, she's like, I didn't realize that like it could be so good just doing vanilla, having vanilla sex. But at the same time, what she didn't realize is that she was chasing something with all the other stuff that she couldn't find because it was an emotional connection that she was looking for. All that extra stuff, all the other stuff was to fulfill something that was missing. And the part that was missing was the emotional component. And that's the reason why when it came back to that it was fine. And I'm not saying that when you come to like physical embodiment with a person that it's just going to be plain vanilla sex. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that regardless of what happens in the bedroom between you and your person, you don't need to be worried because the emotional connection is going to be there. So regardless, it's going to be a good time. So that's what I'm getting. Like, because I feel like that was a big part of this. Is it going to be boring, with all this healing? So let's find out some more about this stuff on reverse, please, Spirit. I feel like that was like a long little conversation with that. Okay, with the Hanged Man, yeah. There's been such a perspective shift, and you're curious about what the perspective shift is going to be. But what I'm picking up here is like this fear of being boring and what's the perspective shift going to be is that it's now going to be where things switch over, and the expansiveness that's going to happen is between you sharing with other people y'all's experience to help other people expand as well. And the thing of it is that you can learn lessons by also learning about other people's experiences, and this is going to lead to your expansiveness, and this is going to lead to the perspective shift. You're not going to have to experience your own traumas, but you can still learn and have a perspective change without having to heal any more traumas, because you can help other people to heal their traumas. So there doesn't need to be this fear about things coming into balance like between you and your lover. It doesn't need to be this fear that's here. And what I'm picking up too with this is that with the helping of other individuals to do their own healing too, with the Six of Cups in reverse, I feel like you guys are going to also really help your families to change and heal and evolve once you guys come together. Like, this is not just for you. This is for God, and God wants healing for everyone. And so with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like, yeah, you had your traumas, and a lot of your traumas were related to your family, and you're going to help your families to heal as well. And so with this, it's going to create a bigger embodiment, a bubble of love around you, in which you guys can help to grow. Because it's like, yes, you guys can be alone in your own little world where you're perfect and happy and like don't have these traumas. But the truth of the matter is that community is very important. And so when you guys come together, it's going to help with those past memories of other people in your family too. And so that's another part of what you're going to help to grow. Along with friends, it's like you guys are going to help to build this community of healed individuals, because it's like there's other people around that have these traumas and things that need to get past them. Yeah, with this Nine of Cups in reverse, it's given me very much something's missing. Something's missing. Like that John Mayer song, Something's Missing, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But it's like, again, you not wanting, you don't want to kiss this person goodnight because you don't want this night to be over. You don't want this expansiveness to be over. And so, because you feel like something's going to be missing, it's going back to that. But the thing of it is that you need to change your perspective about, okay, I've grown. I can help other people now. The thing that you think is going to be missing is not going to be missing. It's going to be different, right? It's going to be something different. And so you have to open your eyes to the fact that it's different. You guys, when you guys were apart, were working apart but in tandem to heal yourselves, right? And so now you guys are going to be working in tandem to help heal other people, because you guys now with this High Priestess in reverse have information that other people don't have, that you guys have unlocked in your own healing that you are supposed to share with others. And yes, because I will say this healing journey, this healing process is very much a dopamine fix. It's like you're constantly chasing dopamine, trying to find this next thing to heal, and then healing this next thing and being like, yes, gold star, I feel good about this. I've gotten over this trauma. I've gotten over this, that, whatever. But the veil's been lifted on what it is that you need to heal and what your purpose is with all these other things. And so now that the veil's been lifted on you about what everything is, it's like you get to share that. It's not that there's that's too many spirit. It's not that there's going to be something that's missing. It's that the thing that you feel like is missing is actually exactly what you asked for, but it's going to be different than what you think it's going to be. So just keep your eyes open and keep your mind and your heart open when you guys get together about what it is that you guys are supposed to be doing together, so that you guys don't get to this place of feeling like something's missing. But the thing of it is that I don't even feel like it's going to be the case. I think that you guys are just going to naturally go into the flow of things together, where you guys are going to find that rhythm to help you guys maintain that expansiveness, not only with yourselves, but also in the community. Now's not the time for you to even be worrying about this, right? Now is the time for you to be refining yourself, doing the last little bits of pieces of things to make sure that you guys do come together. I'm getting this energy. It's like that nervousness before you kiss somebody for the first time. It's like that anticipation where you're like looking at somebody, you know, like you're gonna be kissing them, and you're like, okay, who's gonna lean in first, and like you know, like what, who's gonna tilt their head, what like there, that anticipation, it feels really good. And that's the energy that I'm getting right now. But it's like you guys don't want to lean in for that kiss because you guys are still very much, and things feel really good right now because you guys are both feeling very healed with a lot of stuff, and you are afraid that this good feeling's not going to be there, but it's gonna last. Girl, we can do this again and again. You wish this night can be endless. I'm telling you right now, this night's going to be endless. Whatever the dynamic is between you, it's never going to end. It's never going to end. There's always going to be an expansiveness between you. You don't have to worry about this night being over. All I'm going to say also is that your person is really, 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 really craving you right now. And with this King of Wands in reverse, they're trying not, and this is on both sides, whether you are divine feminine or divine masculine, it's on both sides. But this person is like trying not to give in to those urges that they are feeling, that they are experiencing right now, because they are craving you. And for some of you guys, like, you can physically feel that, like you are getting these random urges in the middle of the day. Some of you guys are having like these out of body experiences at random times. Oh my God, I need to tell you guys something, actually. Y'all, this is the most random reading ever, but let me tell you something about what happened with me and my twin. So I didn't remember until later on the fact that I actually glimpsed. I had seen my twin about a month before I met him in person. I had seen him in passing, and I felt like I got hit by like a boulder by the side of the head, and like the earth underneath me shook when I saw him before I met him in person. And I like literally got all dizzy or whatever. But then so I was working on regional jets as a flight attendant at the time. And it was last summer when there were those there was those wildfires going on in Canada, and like all that smoke was coming into the United States, like in DC and New York, and it like looked like the apocalypse. And so like I was wearing a mask because my lungs were killing me and whatever, but I had seen my person, my twin, a month before I met him. And then after I saw him, for 2 days straight, and mind you, on these regional jets, like my jump seat is like facing the passengers. I was having like these rolling orgasms. I'm not even kidding. I was having these rolling orgasms for 2 days straight. And at first I was like, well, this is kind of enjoyable. And then I was like, am I broken? I need to see a doctor. And I was like looking up online, like, what is this? Because apparently this happens to people and they're stuck with it for the rest of their life. And I thought that I was broken, but it only lasted for 2 days, but it went away. But the only reason why I distinctly remember when this happened is because of the wildfires, and I remember all of that stuff that was going on then. And I was with my friend, and I told her about all this that was going on because I was like, this is like really uncomfortable, and I thought I would have to go to the doctor, all this other stuff. But that's what I'm talking about in terms of like you are feeling some energy around you. And not to mention, like, I felt energy like that since then, but not to that extent. That was really crazy. It was bizarre. But, like, your person is trying not to give into these passionate feelings that they're feeling right now, but they are feeling very much passionate. It's like, when they see you, when you guys are together, it's like, you know, from The Notebook, when Noah and Allie, when they finally decide to be together and they literally just spend, like, the entire day just like going at it. Like I feel like that's what's going to end up happening, because it's like you guys have been holding back and like holding this passion and holding this desire for each other for a while. And with this star, it's not, and it's in reverse. It's not like you guys aren't feeling hopeful, but it's like, when is this misery gonna be over? When am I finally gonna get some? Like, this is the energy that I'm getting. Y'all, this reading is the most random, bizarre reading. If you're still rocking with me, then kudos to you. Let me know that you are here, because I want to know, like, who is following along with me, because this energy is weird. It's not weird. I know exactly what's being said, but at the same time, it's like, it is... I feel like none of this is linear. Welcome to my world and the way that my mind thinks. This Four of Swords, yeah, you're tired of this being in this resting place of not getting some, and you're ready for it to be over. You're like, okay, I'm done. And I think honestly, this passion is what is causing like this last little bit of refinement to bring you guys together. Because you're ready for it. Again, this Knight of Wands, you guys are on fire, ready to play. Both of you guys are ready to play. But this is not the energy, this is not the dynamic that you guys want to meet each other with, okay? I am also getting that for some of you guys, Spirit is also saying, like, some of you guys have gotten, yeah, not an option. Some of you guys have gotten, this is exactly what I was going to say, gotten notice that when you guys do come together with your counterparts, that you guys are not supposed to be giving in to this fiery passion for each other. It's like it's not an option right now. So you need to wait until the time is warranted. For some of you guys, that means that you guys have to wait until marriage. And I know that that sounds crazy to some people because you guys are yearning, and but it literally is. It's like whatever is going to happen between the two of you guys is going to be so powerful that it literally can only be confined within the bounds of marriage. And so you need to wait until marriage to do that. However, what I am getting is that you guys can go ahead and participate in Tantra with your clothes on, and it's probably going to be a more interesting and fulfilling experience than even doing the deed with the P and V. So, but like, if it's not warranted and you're not feeling like you should at the time, don't do it, because for some people it's not even an option until marriage happens. And this is gonna seem like it's problematic, but like this is the message that I'm getting for that as well. Y'all are ready for like this pain of carrying this burden of all this passion and fire to end. And that passion is literally what is pushing you towards the finish line. This passion is what's pushing you towards the finish line, to finish the last task, to complete things, to finish up, because you're ready for your happiness. This is what you're going to get in life. You're getting this 10 of Cups. You're getting your person. You're getting this, your family. There's a baby here. For some of you guys, like this is going to, if you are of childbearing years, you guys will be having a child, and I am getting very soon after you guys come together. So if you don't feel like you are ready for that, then take the necessary precautions to avoid pregnancy. But I do pick up that for some of you guys, it is going to be very soon after you guys coming together, if you guys are of childbearing age, that you will be bearing a child. And I am picking up that like this child is going to be very special. And you see how there's this family here, but then there's these three people that are like coming out of the water kind of to worship them. Whatever it is that you guys are carrying is going to be very special. It is energetic. And that's why I'm going back to saying, like, if you're feeling this need to, like, you shouldn't have sex until marriage, right? Go ahead and participate in some tantric sex. Take some tantric classes or read how to do things online. Watch some YouTube videos, because I'm telling you, the energy with you guys doing that is going to be magical. Like, you guys don't, especially if you have already experienced like some energetic exchanges sexually with your counterpart without actually having been with them in person, you guys need to learn about Tantra, because this is going to be helpful. But like, you guys are going to be carrying this amazing energy in this 10 of Cups mode, where it is going to, like, literally, it's going to feel like people are worshiping whatever energy you guys are carrying, whatever love that you guys have for each other, because it's just going to be so magnetic. Like, people are going to be like, how did they get there? How did they have all of this? But it's going, because of this energy dynamic that you guys are going to be carrying, it's going back to what I was saying about how you guys are then supposed to be helping other people do the healing, because people are going to literally see, oh, you guys are truly happy. Oh, you guys truly enjoy each other. Oh, this is real love. I want that. How do I get that? Show me the way. And so you guys are going to be helping other people get there. And so as much as you think that, like, okay, our toxicity is gone, so now what? It's not going to be over, because you're going to help other people to do their healing. And so people are going to come to you guys looking for help, and you guys are going to give of it gladly, because that's what happens at the end of the healing journey. At the end of the healing journey, you're supposed to help others. It's not supposed to be this gatekeeping thing. When you're done healing, you help others to heal. You help others to heal because you recognize how hard it was to go up against all the dark, terrifying, hard places in life, to go through the journey. You recognize that. And so then you're helping other people. It's like, yes, you're tired, but at the same time, this tiredness gives you the passion to want to make everything else around you nice and beautiful. And so you're going to be willing and wanting to help other people. this King of Cups, because you guys have an abundance of love for everything around you. With this dragon here, I'm like, imagine this dragon like swirling around, just like spreading love everywhere, like flying through the sky, spreading love everywhere. That's what you guys are going to be doing as a couple. That's going to be part of y'all's purpose as a couple, and maybe even as individuals, but like doing different things as individuals. With this Fool here, like, it is time. It's time for this new beginning with you guys. It's time for you guys to come together into physical embodiment. It is happening soon, like very soon. I am getting that it's happening very soon. This leap of faith into a new journey is beginning because you guys are changed. You guys are new individuals. With this Nine of Coins in reverse, you guys are going from this place of being good on your own, being abundant on your own. You guys are no longer going to be single. Nine of Coins in reverse is the opposite of a single person doing good on their own. So this Fool card is a changeover, a leap of faith into a new life where you guys are not single anymore. You guys are about to be together. This Page of Coins in reverse is telling me that you don't need to feel as if you have to work on learning more right now. A lot of times with this Page of Coins in reverse, it's like a very novice person who has to learn the right way to do things. It's like, that's not what you need to focus on. I'm getting very much the energy that like God's going to show you the path. God's going to show you the way. You don't need to focus on what it is that I don't know and what I need to learn, because it's like you take this leap of faith and your path is going to be lit up. So you don't need to worry about what happens next. You don't have to worry about things ending when you quote unquote kiss each other goodnight. The passion is going to be there. Y'all are going to be just fine in the bedroom, but also you guys are still going to continue to have this expansive energy between the two of you guys. It's not going to end, because this expansiveness that you've experienced alone is going to then help others. And you guys are going to have a really good time in the bedroom. Like, I literally, the energy that I'm getting right now is that like, y'all got it. Like, there's nothing to worry about. If you stayed with me during this entire reading, kudos to you, because this was a very interesting read that like kind of was all over the place. But I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you so much for all of the subscribers, the likes, the comments, the shares. I appreciate every single one of them. I appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you for rocking with me today. This is the message I have for you. Please never forget just how divine you are.